Hey everyone, welcome back to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and in this video, we are working on episode 9 of Which One Wednesday, where we decide if we're going to choose this, that, or both the prompts and create something. So let's get started. And if you're new here, go back and check out the first 8 episodes and join in. All right, this is list 3, where we're going to make something that has a color theme of blue or purple. We're going to use ink or paint, buttons or enamel dots, hearts or flowers, and you can choose to do both. Now you can make one thing or you can make 2 things, however you want to, see the prompts, or if you have enough stuff that you want to make multiple things, I guess I'm trying to say. I'm trying to do things and think and talk at the same time. All right, so I'm gonna put the list right here so you can pause it. And all right, so the way I built these lists was, this is kind of your theme. Sometimes it'll say, like, if you're new here, this will say, like, say stripes and dots, or vintage, or 70s, or something like that. In this case, it's 2 colors, so blue or purple. And then this is a tool that we're going to use. So this time you're choosing either ink or paint, and it could be, uh, acrylics or watercolors. Your inking could just be distressing something, like many of us junk journalers do. Or you could even get your sprays out, which I might do. I've got lots of purples and blues. Then we're going to add an item. So we're going to add buttons or enamel dots. And then the last one's kind of your focal point. So we're either going to do hearts or flowers or both. All right, so let me go gather some things and I'll be right back. All right, I've pulled out some tags that I've made from previous master boards. Some of these are kind of skinny. Like, some of these are kind of maybe intended to be pockets, but I mean, you're going to cover up stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. That's probably my widest, tallest one. I don't know. That's almost as tall. I've had this one. This one I got in Etsy haul. So figure out what we're going to use. I did pull out some flowers that were purpley and some that were on the blue side. I'm not sure if the flowers are going to be blue and purple, or if after I do some inking, if I need to change colors, flowers like to yellow or pink or something. So, and then we'll worry about the buttons and enamel dots towards the end while we finish it up. So I need to get my mat out. And let me dig it out. Let's see. It's usually hanging out here. That's nice. Yeah, this bag. My bag of trash. And let's take that out. I feel like I've moved some things recently. Yeah. That may have been one of them. Let's see. Let's see. It's not. Okay. All right, give me just a minute. Let me go track down my mat. All right, so we are going to, I'm just going to use this one right now. And I'm going to spray it with some inks. Or you could consider these paints. I don't know. It just says spray. But these are the colors that the inks come in. I guess it's also his paints. I'm just reading the side here. All right, so this is Faded Jeans. I almost said flavor. Color. The color of this one is called Wilted Violet. And I think I've shaken them as much as I can. So I'm going to have to spray this and I'm going to have to let it kind of chill for a little bit. Do I want to do both? Let's do one and then see how we feel about it being on the same, but maybe we'll end up doing 2 tags. Start with purple. Okay, you get out of the way. All right, wish me luck. Good luck, Susan. All right, how far away you want this? Okay, out. So, well, that's kind of drying a little bit. Here are the blues that I have. Besides Faded Jeans, I have Mermaid Lagoon. I've got Peacock Feather and Salty Ocean. Those are similar. These are similar. They're not the same. Oh, that one better. So I'm just letting that dry. You see right here, it's still darker. It's not dry yet. I'm zoomed out a little bit because when I was zoomed in, the camera was trying really hard to focus, and like I was like, calm down, dude. So would you put a purple flower on that? Oh, maybe. Would you put a blue flower? I don't think I would do the that one with the tan sides. Nope. I'm liking that. What about that? Nope. What about that? The problem with this one is the gaps are so big between the flowers. It makes me like I have that. Well, I mean, as long as the rest of these, but it keeps me from using it. I don't like that. All right, come on. I don't have the little like hair dryer looking heating device, heat tool. I have a heating tool for a heat gun, so it's called, for embossing, which I haven't done any of that. Um, I'm afraid to get into something and fall in love with it and just have such a small space right now. Um, that's why I had a hard time finding the mat. It had fallen. I guess I had put it on top of something. Under my table, I have just, this is just one of those plastic fold up tables, like a 6-foot table. And I store a bunch of stuff underneath it. And to my left is my little bag from Creative Memories for all your punches. I think it was on top of that. And so then when I lifted that up to get some punches out, I think it fell off onto the ground behind it into the nether regions of the space under my table. So, all right, I think that's pretty good. Let's spray a little bit of Faded Jeans. I don't think I've used Faded Jeans yet. I want to get some of that space, maybe some up there. Oops, and you totally don't know where to spray. Oop. Really great. Looks, oh, now it's a lot of blue. Well then, just, there you go. Just, if you're going to go all in, Susan, go all in. Yep. All right, I'm going to let that dry. I'm probably going to not waste this ink. Well, this, I don't want to touch it. Like it's got the cooties. I don't want to touch it. I'm going to move this over here to dry. And see all that ink that's still up here on my desk? Got on my tweezers. I'm going to spray it in a little water, and I'm going to soak it up with some stuff, like maybe some of these tags I just had. All right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it on like really fast speed, but while the whole time I'm waiting for that thing to dry, just so you can see it in case you're new here. And if I didn't tell you who these are. These are Ranger inks, the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide sprays. They usually come in packs of 3, and they're kind of usually related. All right. Sit back, relax, watch this quick little sped up video. There we go. All right, so I ended up using the little index cards. I had pulled them out previously here for a project, and I didn't use them. I also have those. They're two-sided. I say two-sided. They have lines on both sides. I got those at Daiso. But you know, regular index cards work fine. And I don't know if you noticed when I stuck one of these on there. There was a little bit, because these had the water added. Made some little spots on mine, which is fine. But these came out really cool. I like this one. This was the first one I did. It's like a storm. Anyway, so first prompt was blue or purple. I did both. All right, second prompt was ink or paint. I call this ink, but I mean, I guess you could call these paints. But you could get your acrylics out, your watercolors out, you could just ink the sides with your different ink pads that you have. Or you could stamp something with an ink pad, but just use some ink. Or you could use pens, you guys. You can use markers. All right. So I got my buttons and my enamel dots. Now some of these are technically gems or bling. These would be more like your enamel dots. And Bo Bunny refers to theirs as candy dots. But I used any, it would probably be this set here. Maybe. I don't know. I have some other, not the yellow, red, and orange. Maybe the pinkish one. I'm gonna go with that flower. I pulled out some, these are labels from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. Excuse me, I'm not sure if I want to do that. I did trim this flower closer. It needs something behind it, and then I, of course, sprayed the whole background. So I covered up a bunch of my text that I had in the back there. Let's see. I can find, oh, I also had a few spots left, so I just used this piece. I've used it for other things too with ink. Picking up the ink and dig my little bowl of smaller scraps. That's not small. Those are not small. Let's see if I can find anything. There's some text. Let's see here. Oh, this is kind of flower shaped from a die cut. Oh, I don't think I like that. I already tell you. I don't like it. Some text. See, that's great. Why did you ink it all? I didn't intend to. Just it happened, so I went with it. But maybe we should just get a bigger piece of paper instead of all these little tiny pieces, and just get a piece big enough. I'm digging in a box next to my table here where I've been. Here's my flower bag. I'm gonna put it back over here. But here's this bigger box of stuff, scraps. A bigger box of scraps here. Oh, I'm waiting on a video to upload as I'm doing this. So we could use this. Let's see. Out of my way. I don't know what the word deadly in there. I get these pieces. I don't think that's tall enough. From different Etsy or House of Books. That's what these like book pages. However, some of them have. Oh, say that. They're from the book that the topic, is war or something. And if you're just gonna ink over it or something later, that's fine. But I like that. The text is too big. Okay, let me dig. I have so many book pages. I have books that I bought, pages that I bought. Anyways, they're topics, you don't want all the words. You gotta like peruse the page and see what are we talking about here on this this here page, this here book. Oh, come on. Maybe this would be different. This is like a newer book, so it doesn't have a dark patina. So one of the House of Books hauls had some, book pages can get musty. Yes, they can. I'm sure you knew that. And I think it was just one book that I put those pages in with my other pages. Now they all got a stink to them now. Oops, that's got a word I don't want on my Jeez Louise. Grimaced. Okay. robbers. We had different ones. Like, I feel like I got all the bad chapters of some of these books. You also have to watch like that one a while ago had say it, Susan. A bad word. I'm not gonna say the bad word. We had a bad word on the page. I don't wanna have that. Holy. Alright, I like this italicized font. Where's plastic ruler? Here. I saved these edges. I got a whole bunch. I have so many that I stopped putting them in the little bag I was putting them in. But these are great for, like, if you, I had some shorts. You can go back and look at the shorts, but I'll quickly tell you. If you are, like, let's say you're making a master board on a, like a magazine page or something, so the back is not something it's not blanks you would write on it. Take these and glue them on the back. Save them. And then it's really cool when you have differing patinas and it's just very patchwork like, and I love it. But this is cardstock that I made this on. Okay. So I feel like I should just glue it and then just tear around it. Just do it, Susan. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I'm filming this on Sunday. Sometimes I don't talk through this. I've had a cold a lot lately. I really feel like I've been sick since the end of September. I don't know what the word murder. Jeez Louise. I'm just gonna put it. If I see anything, I'll just kind of ink the page or something. Like the last week in September, I did like one of those. We telehealth. We call the doctor instead of going in. Yeah, through my insurance, we have free one. So I did that, and then I got a Z-Pack, because I had some drainage, some unpleasant drainage, and I felt better within a few days, right? And of course, taking new snags and stuff like that. And then 2 weeks later, well, 3 weeks later, from the start of that one to the start of the next one, just about maybe 2.5 weeks, it was fall break. If you've been watching, you've been following along. And so the middle of October, middle week, I was like coughing the whole week. I was at home. Well, that's cute. And it's a heart, you guys. I'm going to dig through here, see if I can find a different color. And I coughed the whole entire week. I was miserable. But nothing was coming up. And yada, yada, yada. So I've been like on a regimen of cough drops. And so Thanksgiving break came, which was like a month later, and after, like, I was kind of like starting to feel like I'm gonna get sick again, and so like the day after Thanksgiving, that Friday, I'm glad I didn't have plans to go shopping or anything, but the coughing really kicked up. And of course, then it got, some drainage, some real unpleasant looking drainage. And I was like, you know what? I probably need to go to the doctor, just actually go in So I went to work that Monday thinking, maybe I can make it. I was miserable the whole day. The kids were miserable, like, oh, lady, stop coughing. And they kept asking, they're so sweet. Are you all right? I was like, I am. I just cough. And that Tuesday morning, I woke up with every intention to go to work, and I just to keep it not gross. Anyway, some drainage came out that I was like, yeah, I should probably go to the doctor. So I took the day off, got a sub. Very thankful that we have a lady that will sub for us. Kind of hard to find subs these days, but he got a Z pack, so I'm not. No, he said not. He was not going to give me a Z pack because I'd already had one, and like it never really kind of cleared up. So I got a different antibiotic. Anyway, so a lot of my videos, if you watch them that are coming up, are mostly just music. It's because I was just coughing and I just, having to stop and pause the video. Sorry, I'm cleaning my fingers while I'm telling you the story. Cleaning. Anyways, I feel better, guys. I got sidetracked there. I'm cleaning my finger. All right, let's finish this up, Susan. Okay, this is fine. Maybe it's a little too square right there. The question is now, stuck in my finger. Oh, now you did it. All right, that's all right. Looks legit junky now. There's that. Do I want the like greenish turquoise or do I want to stick with blue? I feel like I said I'm doing blue, but the green one is shorter. And then we put that. Do I want it like behind that? All right, so do we want a button or enamel dots? I like the blue better. I'm gonna put it on top. These are from Tina. These are cool, like these right here, because you could punch that and put some brads in there. Or you could put your enamel dots. Put that there. Do I want the button? I didn't find another color, but I was talking, so let's see. Oh, I know what I was saying. Oh, there's a big white one. Squirrel. No, I forgot what I was going to say. I feel better, guys. There's a different one. There are days you just can't multitask. Can't finish the story. Oh, here's a. Oh, that's a flower. Psych. I don't like this button. I feel like I got bamboozled, but it's like a rubber button, so it's just like picking up stuff. But it's just like maybe stuff had come off of it. Like maybe it had a, but maybe it's taking stuff off other buttons in here. So I'm gonna throw it back in there and see what other damage it can cause to other buttons. But that feels weird. All right. So these buttons in this, oh, now I did it. Now I'm dropping buttons because I have it over my lap. I know y'all can't see that. I'm sorry. These were a couple packages I picked up at Joann's because I did not know until I just happened to walk down the aisle once upon a time. Isn't that really cool? Those big holes. That they had bags of buttons. So if you don't have any vintagey buttons. Okay, so I don't know if I want to use that. I think maybe I'll use these. Maybe inside the flower. Okay, just glue the flower on. I'm glad I'm feeling better. So today I'm filming this December the 3rd, Sunday. And we have 2 more weeks of school. And hopefully I can manage to not get any sicker. It is a little challenging when you teach school because you are exposed to a lot of different germs, but some years I can go the whole year, and if I'm out, it's just because I gotta have a checkup or something. I'm gonna put a big pink one in the middle. That's what I'll do. Usually I bounce back a lot quicker too. So I don't know, maybe it's just me getting old. I don't think the blue one's gonna work. That's probably too big. I feel like this is too modern. Like this is too modern also. Maybe we just won't put one, Susan. Back to that blue one. Nope. But you could put buttons on your flowers if you have small buttons. I think this video is getting really, really long, so I'm going to leave it there with an enamel dot. All right, so blue and purple. Use a flower as my focus. I used ink and enamel dot. Sorry. So blue and purple. Where's your list, Susan? Have you used everything? Blue and purple, ink, enamel dot, and flower. Instead of hearts and flowers. All right, guys. So if you're new here, or for those who've been returning, it's a spiel for you. It's new for the new friends, so I'm going to go through it again. I'm on Instagram under the same name. I totally love it. The hashtag for this one is Which One Wednesday, and hashtag this, that, or both. Don't forget to tag me. I like to see your creations. If you're in the book, if you're in the Facebook group, Junk Journals, Crafts, and More, when I post the video link, feel free to join in and post your creation there. You can email me. What else? If you're in that Facebook group, you can always send it to me through Facebook Messenger. And I feel like there should be something there. And that's probably too much. We've got a heart shape hole reinforcer. Yeah, I know, I'm making this longer. But share it, guys. Share it with me. It's a flower and it's a star. Well, I can use a flower wipe. See? I'm just not going to use this. Oh, okay. Use the flower punch. Okay, we punch out of this. Let's see. I found this kind of challenging last time. To punch upside down. Okay. I put that there. It's probably an excessive amount of glue needed for that. Okay, now I gotta wait for it to dry here. Put your pen in your glue. Let it dry out. But you know, I want to see what you're making. This is very non Christmassy, so at the point, by the time you're watching this, at that point, you may be ready to move on to other crafts, or um, maybe this fits into a project you're working on. Um, or maybe you just have all the things like I do and you just want to make the things. Because that's what I like to do, is make the things. But yeah, if you're new here, go back and check out the other 8 episodes. And I'm trying to think if the last one, if I talked or if it was all just, oops, I'm dropping things now. It's enamel dots. That's all right, I'll pick it up later. Is it dry now? I feel like I need to get a regular hole puncher so I don't have to keep taking this one out. Does anybody else feel that way? Did I use the big or the small? I use this one. See if I can get back over the hole. Yay! There you go. And so you stick some ribbon or something. What do I have here? Hanging out. It's to my desk. This was a bag of random things I got at, let's use that. I got at Goodwill. This is probably someone's hair bow. So you're probably grossed out by it. Me touching it, but I'm not. Anyway, so 2 weeks of school left as I'm filming this, and by the time you're watching this, yeah, I'll have a week and a half left. So, and 2 field trips during this next 2 weeks. All right, y'all. So my computer was not completely plugged in, and it started getting all garbly sounding. So I just cut the end of the video off, and we'll just end it here. So I don't remember what I've said, but if you haven't liked the video, click the thumb for me, please. This one goes up. And then subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can get notifications of my future videos. And I hope you choose to participate in Which One Wednesday. All right, you guys. I appreciate you and your time. Until the next one, bye bye.